Bodies of Water is the debut EP from Claire George, who joins us here in San Francisco.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
It has been way too long.
I know.
You probably have been here, hanging out with friends and those kind of things, but this is is this official homecoming?
Yeah, I think so. I think putting out the record here and I've played I think I've played once or twice here, but it's been quiet. So here I am.
Very quiet.
Yes.
Last we saw each other was, I think, 3 years.
Yeah, definitely. That was my record release. For
your band Heartwatch
that
you were in.
Yes, at the Indie.
Yeah. Let's catch people up. So, Heartwatch was a thing for a while, and obviously you were just fantastic in it.
Oh, thank you.
And then it kind of settled down for a bit, and all of a sudden we got word that you had moved.
Yeah.
Not only once, but twice. So
now twice.
Yeah.
So we played Bottle Rock, I think 2016, and then there was a lot going on. Everyone kind of was growing in really different directions, and I had a lot of personal stuff happen that all at once, kind of just exploding. And I had been in San Francisco for almost 6 years at the time, and I was just ready to take a break and go home and be closer to my family. I had some family stuff happen, and so I just wanted to be up there, and I also was ready for, I had always been interested in production, and I wanted to go kind of take time away from everything and be quiet and just kind of learn and grow on my own. So yeah, I just ended up going home, and it was really good, and I was there for 1.5 years. And part of the time my parents were there, and then I was by myself for most of it.
How you doing, San Francisco?
I remember at one point you telling me you were doing this project and you were trying some things out.
Yeah.
You were playing some small shows around town and those kind of things.
Yeah.
What is the difference between that point and 2 years later after the fact?
Oh my gosh, I think I just wrote so many songs since then, the style is different, it's more defined and refined, and I think I still get nervous. When I was in the band, I wouldn't really get nervous before shows, but I still get nervous because it's just me and all of these chords and everything, and it's sort of, a lot can go wrong and it all falls on me. But I think I've gotten more comfortable with the electronic production, obviously that's changed, and just sort of my intuition for songwriting has changed, the way that I like to start things and kind of it's just, yeah.
I would think that there's so many components to it all because you've been predominantly a lyricist.
Yeah.
Let's just say, right?
Yeah.
For majority of the time.
Yeah.
And so then now taking on the sonic aspect is a whole different realm, right? And now it's all, like you just said, on you.
Yeah. So I had written probably 30 songs, and I felt I couldn't put them out. I couldn't bring myself to finish. I just felt they were never finished, and then I just realized I was I'm not ready to do this completely alone. And I don't think anyone should. So I had a girlfriend up in Seattle she's also a producer and an engineer, and she basically saved my life and got me to put out my first song, because I had submitted a demo that I made. I call it a demo, but it was pretty much finished, but it wasn't mixed really, to Kitsune, because they were looking for unsigned, unreleased music, and so I just submitted, and they were we want to put this on the compilation, and I was oh my god, I need to finish this. So I brought on my friend Kessia Gordon, and she mixed it. She just has been in the game longer with it, and she knows the technical side more than I did and more than I do, and it was really great. She did such a great job, and she helped me finish the whole record.
When I first heard Orbits and some
that was the song that I submitted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I first heard that, and then some of the subsequent tracks, I haven't heard the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
But I was oh wow, this is obviously slicker than
different.
Heartwatch and what people might be used to hearing you sing.
Totally.
But then also very sad.
I know.
For lack of a better word.
Yeah.
And now we have a little backstory with regards to life changes and all those things.
Yeah, I mean, and I think I actually have a tendency towards writing more melancholy stuff, and that Heartwatch was sort of like very positive, which is great, but it just didn't always feel right to me because I was like, I have all these emotions and like I want to like write about this, but I feel like I should be happy, and so it was sort of like, yeah, this felt like a more true expression of kind of how I am and how I write. And just what I was going through at the time too, obviously. I think the next record won't be quite as dark.
But I heard a little bit of sound check.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
dark.
heard a couple upbeat stuff.
Yeah, there's some stuff.
I was like, God, I'm ready to like, you know, sit in a corner by myself
I
watching
know.
Claire sing and cry myself,
Yeah.
you know, for the next hour.
Yeah, be ready.
Be ready.
Yeah, there's some moment. I mean, I sometimes like based on the audience, I'm like, damn, I need to write some happy. Am I allowed to say?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, I just sometimes I'm like, okay, it's time to do. Because when I was first starting to do synth, like electronic stuff, I was still doing like really synth pop, like really poppy, and then I kind of like got into this other zone, and that's kind of where I am. So there's like a little bit of both.
Yeah. So you said you wrote 30 songs. We have the EP. Does this mean that this is kind of setting us up for a full body of work? And that
Body of work, yes.
no pun intended.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the album? Did I just hit on it? Body of work, bodies of water.
No, yeah, I'm gonna put out. I anticipate putting out a full length this coming year.
Oh, nice.
So that's the plan.
Well, it's awesome to have you back in. And I know a lot of Lyft drivers apparently love you. They seem to comment all over your YouTube videos. I don't know how many
amazing that you saw
how many cars you're in, but
I've
you
had
know.
a lot of lifts, you know.
Yeah, but you know, you don't need to do all the promo yourself. Is what I'm trying to say.
Thank you.
You're like,
It's
I'm
pretty funny.
here with Bob, my Lyft driver. Hey, here's my album.
It's so funny because my best friend actually makes fun of me for like talking too much in a lift, and like every time she's in a lift with me, I'm talking to the Lyft driver, and like everyone probably wants me to stop talking, but we end up like talking the whole time.
I guess the next time we do this, we'll have to be in a Lyft.
Yeah, it's like riding in cars with
Right.
comedians. Is that what it is?
Something like
Except
that.
I'm not a comedian.
Great to see you.
Awesome, you too.
And I can't wait for the show tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for
Awesome.
coming.
Claire George, her latest EP, Bodies of Water. You're watching B-Sides on Air.